Welcome to this new episode from E-RAH Capital. Today I'm going to do a trade breakdown of this trade we took. So this was yesterday we took this trade. I took this trade. So today the market wasn't on our side. So I'm going to make a trade breakdown and see what failed us and what went right or wrong. Because here we entered our market, it was a good entry, then market reversed too, but market came here, it hit my, because I traded my stop from here to here, kinda here on break even. So we want to see what failed us such that we got hit at the break even. So first of all, first go on higher time frame and see H4. Let me first see. We're going to first see why I took the trade and why it failed. So first of all, let me first clear everything. Let me first leave them there. So I entered the market at this when it was around that time, it was around here, this candle, it was only this candle here. So I saw that there was this support, this resistance zone here, which was on H4, and market was going to tap it and go up, because when you go to H1, when you go to H1, you can see this zone here. It was a very good support zone here, but since that one is a higher time frame point of interest, we got to another H1 or other regions, like other time frames like H1, to get a confirmation, to refine this zone, to get a zone which is below to get a zone below the higher time frame point of interest. So I got this open and close gap here, this one, that one. So I entered the market from there. As you see, market came, it tested it, then it went up. It went up like almost 100 pips, but me, I wanted 150 pips from there up to here. So that's where I got off guard from. I secured only around 20 pips and I was stopped out this candle here. So let's see why we got stopped out. So you see this candle here, it made it changed the trend. This candle here, it changed the trend, so signifying that there is going to be a change in the market direction. This candle here, that one I didn't realize it, so I was caught off guard. But there was this candle here, it changed the trend from bullish to bearish. So another reason why I took this trade here is because there was this liquidity zone here, which was swept, this liquidity zone here. That liquidity zone there. So it was ideal, it was near our point of interest, so market had to go back, and it gave us some good pips. But I took partials, and I took a partial there, and I was then stopped out, I was removed out. So let's see what made us go wrong. So when you see that this candle here, it changed the market direction. When you go also on H1 on 15 minutes, you can see that these candles here, these candles here were signifying something. All you see that they were rejecting what? They're rejecting up, they're rejecting going down, they're rejecting going down, they're rejecting going down, signifying that this shows also that market is going to what? To sweep, go down. Yeah. So market, this was signifying that market is going to go down because market was rejecting. Because first of all, there was this zone here. Before I was like seeing what the market is going to do, I wanted the market to come and break this zone here because this was my first to confirm that we are bullish. It didn't break anything. Yeah, that's where I was caught off guard from here. You see, market wasn't breaking there. All it was doing, it was to reject it. If market moved and what? Made a candle close and closed above this zone here, we would see a buy, but market was rejecting. So when you see this zone here formed, like this scenario forming in the near future, you'll see that this, since we trade price action, we the candles tell us what we are going for. Yeah, we trade candlesticks. We don't trade anything else. We trade candlesticks because candles print market behavior. Yeah. So this was showing us that market is what? Rejecting to the upside, rejecting up, and it's going down. Yeah. So we have to take that into consideration. As you see here also, market was rejecting where? Here. Market was rejecting to the, was rejecting up, was rejecting down. Okay, it was rejecting going up. All of it, you can see that there are more wicks at the downside than at the upper side, meaning that market is trying to reject some zone here. You see here, market rejected this open and close gap here. It was kind of a console here. So market was rejecting, and you see that there are a lot of what? Candles wick. There are wicks. There are more wicks at the downside and the upper side. Yeah? Meaning that we are rejecting. Also here you can see that there are more wicks upper than lower. Yeah. So that one is just a confirmation to see that anytime from there we are going to reverse. So after there, market coming to sweep our zone here. This is an H1 zone. Then it had to fly down. It had to fall significantly. Yeah. It had to fall significantly. So if you would buy, you would sell from here. This zone here, it is a good retracement zone. So just put your sell here. Boom. Then where I usually do, I do my stop loss of almost 30 pips. That was 300 points and 150 pips. So there you would what? You would be done. Yeah. But that wasn't it. We were stopped out from here. So currently the market is in this direction. What do we see here? We see that market is kinda rejecting a certain zone. That's why we're stopped out. You see market here, there was liquidity here which I drew. If you followed me, it was on Monday. I drew this zone here. That market will come, sweep this zone here, and on H1 we can see that because there is no any fresh level. So you can see that on H here, this was our liquidity, and you can see that this was our H1, which was fresh here, which was our support. This is a resistance. This is a resistance zone here. When the resistance zone is broken here, when the resistance zone is broken, it becomes support. Yeah, it supported the market now again. So someone would buy from here, since this one is H1 zone. So there, and you are targeting H4 zone. we can target here. This is our nearby zone here, because our only fresh zone available. Yeah, so market, we are anticipating that market is going to push from here, going down, going up. These are almost 400 something pips. Yeah, for someone who already got them into the market earlier on. But for people like us, we're not yet in the market. Let's go to H1 and see. We are seeing that market is pushing up, but currently there is no momentum. The market is slow. The market is slow. So we have this support which is available here. There is this support here available, and also when we go to 15-minute time frame, we can see that market is kind of sluggish. Yeah? We have to wait patiently for a market to form, because market currently, as we can see the current price action, market may come. So the current price action is that market may come, sweep out this, and we get another entry here. Or if market does so, it doesn't do that, we are rejecting this zone. It may come back here, because this market may rarely come back to this zone here, like here again. If it's bullish, it's bullish, because here we are seeing that it is trying to make this was all a retracement. We are going for another upward move. So we may make a move from here. Let me go to 30-minute and make a confirmation to see if this zone is valid. Yeah, this zone is valid. We go to H1. Yeah, this zone, it isn't there, but we have this zone here. Let me also put it there, mark it. Let me go to H4. It's in the line with this zone here. Let me go to 15 and see. So all that we are confirming, so it's here. This zone may be this zone, because this zone is available in 30 minutes and 15. Let me go to 5, but it's not good to make. So this zone also is on 5 minutes. You can see that market is on 5 minutes, like it's making breakout structure here. But the ideal thing would be to wait for market to come and give us a, if it breaks this region, then automatically we are in we are in an upward movement. Yeah, but we can see that here on H1, on 5 minutes, is like you're going to get a an entry there. So we make our move from here. But what are you targeting? We're targeting in the other. Though here the problem with missing these trades here, it's like you may encounter big stop losses, yeah, because you have to put into consideration like this liquidity here, and market may come to sweep out this, may come sweep out that, then we shall wait for sorry, market may come do this. So see, market is pushing up, may come sweep out that, then we can continue there. Yeah, that's what we are seeing, what we may see to get a clear confirmation. So since we are going into Asian session, yeah, let's wait and see what market is going to do. But this zone here, may be valid, so that our stop loss may be huge. Yeah. Okay, thank you guys. You like, share and subscribe, and also join my free Telegram channel where we are going to be starting to put, because I've been putting there my results. I've been journaling out my results for trade. I only trade gold. Yeah, and see, I'm going to start posting my free signals. Yeah, and also trade breakdown, daily trade breakdown. So thank you guys. Have a nice trading week and day.